This is a brief tutorial to show you how to use something called the National Library of Virtual Manipulatives, that's nlvm, and one of the applications where you can actually model algebraic equations using a balance scale. So notice up here we went to nlvm.usu.edu. There's a direct link in Moodle that'll take you to this particular modeling application. If you just enter what's shown here, the nlvm.usu.edu, it'll take you to the main page where you can choose from a wide array of manipulatives. We want to use the manipulative that allows us to build and then solve equations in a single variable. Please notice that on the right-hand side of your screen, there's an instructions pane that gives you information about how to use this and what to do if you get stuck. If you have a question and the teacher's not available, try reading through this and see if your question gets answered. The way that this manipulative works is it starts out by showing you an equation and giving you x boxes and 1 cubes, and we're going to build our equation. So I notice that in this equation we have 4x plus 2 on the left. So I need to take 1, 2, 3, 4 x's and drag them to the left side of the balance scale, and then 1, 2 1s. So I've built 4x plus 2. Now obviously my equation isn't balanced right now because I don't have anything on the other side. What I need to put on the other side is 2x plus 6. 1, 2 x's, and then 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. There's my, and notice now my equation balances. Once I've built the equation and got it to balance, I'm going to go ahead and continue on to the next step, so I'll click continue. Now what I need to do is I need to look at my balance scale and ask what operation am I going to do, adding, subtracting, multiplying, or dividing to both sides. So this is essentially asking which property of equality am I going to apply. And I can do this in a number of different orders. For example, I notice that I have 2 1s on the left and a bunch of 1s on the right. So I'm thinking I'd like to get so that I have just x's on one side and just 1s on the other. And so to do that, I'm going to need to subtract, that is, I'm going to need to take away the 2 1s here and 2 1s here. So I'm going to enter a 2 in this box. And watch what happens to the balance scale when I hit go. 2 1s disappear from here, 2 1s disappear from here. And in the window up top, it shows me what my equation looks like after I took this 2 away, and then I took 6 minus 2 is 4. That's why I still have 4 blocks here. Next, I notice that I have 2 x's on this side and 2 x's on this side. I'm still going to be subtracting from both sides. I'm going to subtract 2x from both sides. X from both sides. There we go. I've subtracted 2x from both sides. So now I have just 2 x's left on the left-hand side and 4 1s on the right. So there's no longer anything I can subtract from both sides. Now I'm going to do some dividing on both sides. I'd like to get so that I have only a single x on this side and some number of 1s on this side. So it looks like I need to cut the number of x's in half. That's dividing by 2. And it's going to automatically do the same thing to the other side. And I get to x equals 2, which is the solution to my equation, and notice it says correct down below. And then I can click on New Problem to repeat this again.